Hello, my name is Penn, and welcome to episode 2 of Lugaru. I have to sit on a little stool because my cat here took my seat, and I don't have the heart to kick her out of the seat, so I had to adjust the camera. I caught up from where I was before, and it's a brand new day, and from what I remember, we just fought that intruder who tried to attack me. Now I'm going to check with everybody and see what they think. Here's Rose, our wife, our mate. Turner, are you alright? What happened? I'm fine. He'll live. Probably. Well, let's go check and see if there's more of them. Well, we can't leave April alone. I think you should stay here with her. Alright, I'll keep her safe. Just be careful. They've got a little staircase here, which we saw me jump on last game. It's a good way to see how much you can jump. If you press the spacebar a tiny bit, you do a little jump. If you hold it down, you go really high. It's really important that these are rabbits because they use their jumping mechanic a lot. And I like this little hut because it's sloped, it's curved. I can feel the delay as he tries to walk uphill. Can't go down the chimney. You can see the roof, you can see the wall, you can see the door, how they're separate items. They showed the process of making it, and it was really cool to see each item overlap with each other and put them together in a believable environment. The various textures they would put on here. Sound design has a big impact. When you go through a bush, you can hear the rustling of leaves as you roll on different environment. Makes a different sound. I like that. Here's Clover. What was all that noise? A stranger jumped me, but I handled him. Now I'm off to go look for his friends. Oh, that's not possible. What are you talking about? That's how it began, Turner. My nightmare. It didn't go well. Well, calm down, Clover. It wasn't real. Oh, right. It wasn't real. It wasn't real. You're right. It's just a dream. So Clover was the one sleeping in this little shade here before, heard all the commotion, woke up. From what I remember in the original version of this game, I thought you had 2 children, and Clover was the other child. But Clover just said Turner, first name, so probably not the father. But I don't know, maybe I was just looking into it and I interpreted wrong back when I played it. But yeah, I like that this is like a whole safe area to get used to the mechanics before you have to do much combat. I like that. Skipper's hiding in the house. This can't be happening. What are you doing in here? Oh, I'm just... It seems safer in here. Oh, pull yourself together. We need your help. I'll try. Just give me a minute. Yeah, they've changed up what characters are doing. Oh, you get to see the interior now. I love this right here. A little bit of ambient lighting. Oh, it's so... Oh. I just set myself on fire. I didn't know you could do that this early in the game. And now that I'm injured, you can see he's kind of holding himself because he took injury. As you take injuries, the gameplay, the UI, doesn't show any health or stamina bars. It's just a clear screen. I think the first game I ever saw do that was... Think. Ico, and a little bit of Shadow of the Colossus when they finally added in a little bit of a stamina bar. But Ico, they did that. I really enjoy the simplicity in this game as well. Look at this interior. I love seeing all the support beams. Looks almost like bamboo. All these beams holding up the building. Feels like this is an actual hut. It's a nice bit of realism I appreciate. If I go near the fire again, I think it will burn me alive another time. Yep. Anna died. Don't mind me. Alright. Here's Willow. Something's got you riled up. Raider Scout, I think. Might be more. Come with me. Wish I could. Took a bad fall last night on patrol. Hurt my leg. Well, hold the fort then. You know you can count on me, just like old times. Well, thank you, Willow. War buddy. I haven't gone up to April. I think April's my favorite character. She seems so rambunctious and impatient to be like her dad, and that's adorable. Oh. The parkour elements are a key part of this game, so it's nice that they can give you a little bit of leeway if you get near the edge of a building. It'll still grab on. I like that. I love this. I'm ready, that was so cool! That was amazing! I didn't know you could fight like that! I'll make more time to teach you, I promise. Just have to make sure there's not more of them. Well, you can do it! Come on! I want to see some bloodshed! She's adorable. I love April. And yeah, now we can see a height comparison. She's a smaller little rabbit. Alright, I think I've seen everything, character-wise. One thing I would have done, I noticed they have a lot of trees around here to kind of set the biome, set the environment. I probably would have concentrated more of the trees around that lake because it's a source of water, and naturally you would have had more trees grow the more hydration you have. That's a very small aesthetical thing. Honestly, it still looks nice to have all these trees and bushes here, so that's a small nitpick. I don't know if it would have been a better decision. So here, what's your business? That's what passes for hospitality here? Well, I'm fresh off someone trying to beat me to death just for saying hello, so it'll have to do. Oh, well, yeah, I spotted a small scout camp on the way here, so I took a wide detour. Can you take me there? One thing I want to talk about, this outfit. They did a lot of costume changes and style changes for the characters and their outfits. You would get to watch all the ZBrush and 3D modeling, and I love seeing it now in the game because I can literally see and remember where he was making all these little attachments. It's so cool to finally see it in game. That's my favorite part, is being able to see the behind the scenes and then tie that in to the final product. And these little eye holes that the hood has for this rabbit, because they're prey animals and they have their eyes on the side of the head, that's a great detail. Lots of little interesting pieces of armor and gear that don't intrude on their ability to run around, but they still need some sort of protection, especially in a dangerous battle where apparently there are raiders, or worse. How much further? Oh, we're almost there now. Turner! Wait, I have to get back. Oh, no rush, really.
It's a trap. They're already dead.
Oh, shoot. And he had a friend hiding. And these might be the raiders. Oh boy, okay. And I mentioned about environment. As I'm traveling further from my village, now there are less trees. It's a good visual storytelling of, okay, by the way, you don't need a map or a compass. Just notice that your environment is changing. And if you want to go back to those trees you were comfortable with before, you should go back to the trees. And we're all running slower because we're going uphill, and I'm probably gonna have to fight. Oh boy. Oh, and because I've taken an injury, you can now see a little bit of blood trickling down my poor rabbit's face. They talked a lot about the particle effect of this game, and I liked that a lot. Oh boy. I might have to resort to my secret weapon. I'm gonna do it. There we go. Got one of them. Yeah! Now I remember. When you jump in the air and click, you do a kick mid-air. And I fell. This is where we get into the sad stuff. Notice they did a change in color scheme. Now it is becoming sunset because it makes the environment more warm. It makes it red in particular because they're trying to imply violence. Because something bad has happened. And Turner shows up. What have I done? Please, no. Rose. April. No. Oh, that part gets me. That's the point of the storytelling, is to make you sad. And it works. Because I like these characters a lot, and now they are not of the living. That makes me really sad. Yeah, the change in lighting, those clouds. Oh, that is so nice. The fact that, there are different ways to show a sky, even depending on time of day. I've seen plenty of sunsets where there were lots of oranges, or reds, or yellows, or even purple. There's always a different way to show the same time of day. And with this one, they've chosen a lot of browns and reds. It makes it feel very dirty. That grimy feel adds to the mood that Turner is feeling here, where most of this little area is covered by the shadow. The environment just looks so gritty. I love the bloom here along his body against the sun, seeing that red. I live in the south of the US, and I'm used to a lot of really arid, hot summers. So seeing this bloom on his body really adds to the heat and just that effect. I like that lighting effect a lot. We notice a 2D element over there, a little exclamation point, letting me know Skipper, and the little trails of blood to show where he walked. That's a good little touch there. It's pitiful. Turner. Who did this? What happened? Willow, she just watched. Went with them to the desert. I swear, I'll kill all of them. Turner, this is so sad. I can't, it's so sad. They changed that. They changed that from the original. In the original, they had a different plot twist. In this one, Willow didn't do anything, but she was my friend. And so now to continue the color scheme changed with the story, we are now at nighttime. Fitting his mood, he is slowly getting more and more angry in the darker place, so he is literally in a darker environment. Recounting all those who just died, which I don't like, because I liked them. They were a happy little village. This raider's knife won't bring them back, but it might help even the score. Oh, that's not good. Now, the main nickname that I always gave this game back in college was the Ninja Rabbit fighting game, because you do a lot of stealth and acrobatics trying to achieve your goal. The characters have a very sensitive line of sight, so I think they did mention in the making of it that they're a little forgiving. If they notice you for a second and you quickly hide, they might doubt themselves. That's an interesting mechanic, because in real life, you might see something and go, did I see something move over there? And then you think about it and you're like, maybe I didn't. So that's nice. Whenever I first played this game, I would always hide far away and watch the AI and see if they do any patterns. And after I studied it for a while, then I would make my move. Obviously, programming an AI would be very difficult in the game, especially if you want to put in a bunch of variety. So I understand if they eventually follow a route. It makes sense. So I would always take advantage of that. I've always been that type of player. So here we go. Let's make sure I remember the right buttons. Aha, got him. You hold down right click, you can choke them out and make them pass out. So maybe he's still alive, maybe. But okay, there we go. Following more Raider Scouts. Here we go. I love their armor. I love this aesthetic.
Too easy. Thought the boss said there'd be some kind of war hero there.
Yeah, he just walked right into a trap. He's done.
Better hope so. Don't think he'd like what you did to his family.
Yeah, you hear how she screams his name at the end?
A lot of good that did.
Sorry, wasn't there to see it. Well, that's not very nice, which is the point. If you give them a lot of really mean banter, you're more likely to hate them. Aside from the fact that they obviously just, slayed a village. The game was forgiving and gave me the knife that I stole from that bandit. So now I think it's E. Yes, you take out E, you take out your little, you push E again, he takes it out. I like that little mechanic there. And I like seeing the little bit of rope that's tying that weapon together. That's a nice detail because it feels more real, that I can actually see how the blade is attached to the handle. They put so much of the tiny details into this. The little tiny fastener there for his pants to give a little pocket for his tail. I love all that. Why did I say pocket? A little hole for his tail. Take out the weapon. I believe you can kill them from a distance. I like this running mechanic, by the way, how he's shifting his weight as he walks. That's really cool. Right click? No. Q. Got him. Oh boy. And he's gonna go get the knife. I like that. He ran to go get the knife that I used. So now I'm at a disadvantage. Okay. That jump kick is so useful. Is there any other weapon? Nope, there is not. I messed that up. Oh boy. No, I got a big cut to my chest. And he holds at the injury to give you an indication of your health. Now we're getting more progress. It's very interesting to see the journey of this poor rabbit who just already had his village slaughtered. I was just starting to bond with those little bunnies. The color scheme is slowly changing. We're now starting to get into morning because he's moving through the emotions. Maybe that's not what they meant, and that's just naturally how time works. But when you're aware of how your environment is changing depending on how the characters feel, that can have a subtle development of the character's state of mind And the person playing the game can also feel it without even noticing. Ah, there's only 1 sentry left. Their mistake. Any game that has a slower pace to it in between combat, I find that really interesting because you then get to internalize what you've just experienced and kind of process it. I had a lot of that during this game, and I really enjoyed that in college. Getting to hear this ambient music and look at the environment and think about the storytelling and the art style, everything. Some games, I think, go a little too fast. It's important to let you explore the mood, if you choose to. I think that's important. So I need to sneak up on the walking... Oh, he saw me. Wow, they already saw me. I was just standing on a hill, but it's like these are prey animals that are afraid to be noticed, so they're always on guard. Yep, they see me. All of them see me. Here we go. Oh yeah, okay. I'm going to pull out my knife. Okay. Got another one. Oh boy. But it didn't kill him. It only hurt him. Good, I got my knife back. Okay, let's throw another one. Oh good, he tripped. Ha! That was nice. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, my vision's getting blurry too. Oh boy. And a flip. Yeah. Oof. Wow. He is injured. Alright, I must be getting close. Now as you're making more progress, the time of day has gone back to day. You almost have a flow going up and down depending on his state of mind. As he's feeling progress or comfort, it's daylight. And as things get bad, nighttime. He was with his family, things were daytime. His family gets slaughtered, it's sunset. As he's going back for revenge, a bit lost and in shock, nighttime, his lowest point. Now he's getting close to the enemy base, an answer, so now the sun is coming back up. He feels a little bit of hope, even if it's a bad type of hope because he wants revenge. He's not exactly a hero. Hop, hop, hop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He hears me. He hears me. And he sees me. Holding up his ear. No. 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 Oh, no. Come back. Come at me. Oh, God. Oh. Gotcha. Oh. Yeah. I think he's dead. Another thing you can do in this game is if you need to hide a body because you are sneaking around in enemy territory, you can drag them to a safer spot that is not noticeable, because the AI will notice their own bodies and be alerted. So if you really want to achieve optimal stealth, you gotta hide the body. There we go. Your blood colors will blend in with the autumn leaves. Flawless. No one will notice. Let's see if I can sneak properly this time. One thing that got me was the slope. It's hard to crouch and walk around if there's a big slope. Here we go. Oh, you two have matching hoodies. Let's at least throw a knife in one of you. Got him. Got him. Oh, something I just saw right here that was really nice. Let's see if I can get it to happen. Okay, there we go. They did this back in the original game as well. This is a large environment, and you can run really far. So as a way to help you with your weapons, in case you drop your knife or your sword, depending on as you move the camera around, there will be a little bit of light that glistens on the weapon. And that's a really cool detail, especially in some of the environments. It's really easy to lose your weapon in this game, so it's nice that they show you a little shine as a hint. Come on, pick it up. There we go. You can dual wield? I didn't know that. I think he sees me. I think he sees me. Oh god. But the slope! The slope! Okay, one small thing I would change about this game is that if you were on all fours, if you were lowering your center of gravity, you would usually have more stability in how you could travel. Because if I were climbing up a slope like this, I would be putting my hands on the ground to grab on and have more stability. But you actually travel better in this game if you're standing upright, and if I crouch, you then go back down. That's a little wonky. Just my opinion. I think we got it. I hear his footsteps. There's a little stairway here. That's nice. They've got a little staircase here. Here we go. And he has armor. Can't use a projectile. Now I need to rethink my strategy with him. Put away my knife. Maybe I need to try something else. Like this! Gotcha! Here we go. So I'll go ahead and stop this episode here, because once again I want to hear, what do you think of the pacing of these episodes? I already noticed the character models and the color schemes, but is there anything else you'd like to see more of me focusing on? Let me know in the comments below. I also have social media you can check in the links below. Please check out Wolfire Games. They put a lot of effort into this game and they still post on social media all the time, so you should definitely support them. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.